I'm telling you, and I think I've gotten better over time about things. Like I said, I don't have any kids, and like my job is like really good in the daytime. Like it's part
Right.
time. I kind of do what I want, so I have the time, and I'm very committed to doing. This is like I don't normally do podcasts at home. I usually do them in the club. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm like excited because I feel like I reach a whole new world.
It's great, right?
It is. It
Which
is.
clubs to go into? What queens are in those clubs? I don't see any famous queens. I saw a lot of them before they were in. I've met Aja before she was on Drag Race.
Yes.
I was
Aja.
in a show with Peppermint.
Peppermint. I remember, I'm a
I
diehard
It
drag
was a
queen fan.
college show, and I was just a queer person. My friend was in college, needed queer people for her show to perform. I did this masochism tango with my friend, and they hired usually for those kind of shows. They hire a professional queen, and the professional queen they hired was Peppermint
Yeah.
before she was famous. But I mean, she was famous like in the sense of like, but back in 2013, like
Yeah.
6 years before she was.
Not TV like famous. She's just was famous like in the drag world.
Yeah, 4 years before she was on the show. So like that was amazing. Because then I see her later, I was like, wow. I was.
That is.
It's cool to think of that, you know.
Oh, are you planning on going on to any of the shows?
So, as of the Drag Race, I think it's a fantasy. I think it'd be better off trying for Dragula because I'm so sick and twisted that
Yeah.
I could get on. I just have that side of the Sagittarius where it's just so psychotic because it's right near enough Scorpio to be that Scorpio moon. Just get you good, girl.
Just get you good. I know. Like I look at that on TV and I'm like, I don't know if I would even make it. One, I'm not a big sewer. I'd have to be like, oh God, Hallelujah. What's her name?
Shangela.
Sangela, a
Oh,
gluing everything. That's me.
and then you
I'm a
followed
gluer.
me for 11 years. Yeah,
I'm
but
an iron-on gluer. Do you sew though? You sew, right?
no, I don't. I take outfits and I turn them into a fucking Disney princess. That's what I do. I have
So
no
it's glue.
sewing
It's
skills.
glue, right?
Like I am like I'm an artist, I know, but like I don't have the energy to like I'm really bad with fine things. I have these unfortunate giant man hands.
Unfortunately. And
Just
they look good though.
thank you. I moisturize them. I wash them 20 times a day because I work in a hospital.
Oh,
I
the
try not to
day jobs.
so I'm stay dainty up here because I'm already so Broadway, and we don't want to be so Broadway.
What is your name on stage?
Sasha Lorena, which I think I put it on my thing here.
Yes, yes, you did. Okay, because I had that because I have your other name, which is
Sasha Lorena. All my socials are similar. Sasha Lorena 69. My YouTube is Jordan Reina. I'm reaching 10K soon, so that means I
that
do like a certain part of influencer where it's like I'm getting some opportunities. And it's like thank God because like I did this for years. I started in 2016 and just like 17. That's like 6 years of just
yeah.
constant trying.
Where you decided you were gonna come out and be a drag queen?
It's hard to tell because my drag queen rose up with my gender identity because I basically did both at the same time in the beginning. I didn't know how to separate the two, so being
So
drag and being like out as trans and a trans woman and a trans feminine character was not the same thing. Was the
yeah.
same thing. They
Okay.
crossed over so much. Then as I got older and I realized what parts I wanted to keep as my everyday, what I am, and I wanted to keep what parts I do, my art is drag. Which is why my drag now is like very like a little more chaotic. It has crazy makeup and like it's always Disney inspired and like it's like this psychopath Disney princess that was gonna make it a Disney movie, but then Disney corporate came and said no, she can't.
No,
And
absolutely not.
she's
Like that
bitter and
is
evil and just shares a lot with the world. That's basically what she is. Just
I
like love
love
and
it.
joy at the end because all the Disney movies got a happy ending, don't they?
They do. But I always see behind the scenes. I feel like I see behind the scenes, and I'm always thinking like,
You know what I'm looking at? Orlando Brown. I just found out like what has happened to him over the years.
yeah, tell me.
He's one of those stars where like he had like drugs and like crime, and he turned so scary looking, but he was cool at the same time. It was just sometimes when you do like the hard type of drugs, what they do is they literally kill off parts of your brain so you don't regulate yourself the same way, like meth and stuff like that. Like that's what they do. That's why
Yeah.
it's like they're bad drugs, like medically. So he does that. He has permanent things on his brain forever. He can still function,
Yeah,
but
because that is like a building type of drug where it's irreversible.
it's irreversible, and it's bad. That's why, I was at a party like that, and it was passed to me once, and I will admit I tried it once, and I didn't feel anything. I thought it was bad, and I realized that I learned it can crystallize onto your lungs and cause cuts on your lungs if you don't smoke it right away because it
Yeah.
condenses. And, oh my god! So don't ever do any of that.
No, I wasn't a meth person back in the day when I'm 40 years old now, so drugs are a thing of the past. I don't even smoke weed. Like I've like developed like allergy asthma, and like even if my husband is smoking weed or something, like I literally can't be in the room. I think it's from all the years of being a door girl. For 12 years I was in the club. I was never a smoker. I didn't smoke. So I know, I feel like I have irreparable damage from secondhand smoke. Dead ass. Like
Wow.
I I can't be, it's always the Newports they were
I
smoking,
stay
like
away from secondhand smoke. I stay away from cigarettes. I've never done it in my life. I do marijuana type things.
yeah, like I liked smoking weed, but I can't. Like it's the coughing and I get like the phlegm, like it gets bad and then I get wheezy and I don't know, it just I had stopped for years. So I think and then tried to like start back up and it didn't work that way. My
Yeah.
body was like, stick to the drinks. Even now I can't even drink like I want to.
There's always
Um
a debate of whether weed or alcohol is worse for you. It depends on your condition because alcohol is a little more dangerous to the body.
Yeah, to do. I mean, I'm a take a shot type of girl, but normally, like, this is my first drink at home in like, I don't know, a year. I don't normally drink at home. I'm a social drinker, like to go out to drink.
Yes.
But you said something about cocktails, so
I was like, I need to do something because mom had a stressful day. Anyway, let's talk about why we got here. So I know her name. I call her Miss Ditaly of Ditaly Lashes.
I love it.
Miss Ditaly. I know her name is Marie
Yes.
because I still have her a personal Instagram as well. But Marie Salazar, I believe. I don't want to say it too much because I feel like I might say it wrong because I might. I just I'm all over the place, so sometimes I just don't read things as well as I should. So
I was gonna ask you the pronunciation only because me and Will Marie we met about a year ago and we have only done like chatting and video and she's in New Jersey. So is it pronounced, it's because it's Will Marie Salazar and it's is it D Italy Lashes?
Ditaly.
D Italy. Okay, and you said diddly.
I'm gonna have to. She has to say because She probably has said it, but I just read it, and I may have convinced myself it's Ditaly. Also calling it Ditaly. I think it's a nice name, right?
I
Ditaly.
do too. I swear I like it, but I was looking and I'm like, is it D
Italy,
Italy?
maybe.
D Italy.
Would
That's
D
what
Italy be like a dash, like D dash Italy? I don't know.
it should. Diddly Lashes.
I love your nails. I can't have anything like that.
Thank you. Oh, because working in the hospital.
Working in the hospital with food.
Yes. Okay, so for Tokyo-ish for my podcast, I have my own nail art. I'm a leopard person. If I step out of the house, because I'm always wearing leopard. If you don't see me wearing leopard, it's like I probably have underwear on that are leopard.
I know. I
Today
was
we're
we're left with that.
undie-less.
That's your go-to.
Yeah, it is, and people laugh, and I'm like, you know what? I've embraced my Jersey Shore side. Like I'm from Michigan, so I'm like,
And
I'm
you
ready.
say, "Oh, Jersey Shore," but they're all looking at the Jersey Shore for a reason.
Yes, and I'm just like, "It's okay. We're gonna work it out. I'm gonna have it." So my whole closet's filled. I even have, some J's, like Jordans, and some Converse that are leopard because I don't wear heels anymore. I'm too old, and I feel like my weight gain, like, on and off is like I get too tired trying to walk around the club in heels. I'm like, "No, I'm not. I've been married 20 years. I don't need to impress anybody in heels."
Right?
Yeah, so, the nails, but yeah, I work for a chiropractor, and I'm glad that he never says anything. He hasn't yet, as of yet, but I work mainly in the office part in human resources, so I don't really
Oh,
nobody really says anything.
yeah.
So, but I can understand you have to keep yours short, and they can't be a certain probably, like, bright color, and
To be like a nude, I have to my boss approve on my nail polishes. I don't have any nudes because I just do color explosion. I can't believe my eyeshadows, the first four are actually nudes. That's so not me, but I guess I figured the nudes would be easier to do.
well, I told you, you look good. You have makeup on now, don't you?
Yeah, I have my eyeshadow on right now. I can't even my lighting is a mess.
It's okay. It looks good. It reminds me of those old CNNs
I
where
use
you're like
eyeshadow to do this. So
Is it green or is it blue?
It's green and blue. The green and blue is like some Urban Decays, but the brown, I do brown to map stuff out, and that's mine. And the silver on the lid or white is mine. That's the
So
color.
going to work, do you put on a full face of makeup going to work? Because I don't.
Yeah, a lot of the time I do because it's just kind of my image. So it's not like an insecurity thing. I actually do like once a week go without makeup, and I make it a joke like, "Oh, guys, sometimes you have to know the reality. You have to see
Yeah.
through
Oh my god. My mom made this thing. She goes, "Oh, I really like the picture that you used on this promo." She goes, "But those shoulders look like football shoulders." I said, "Well, thanks, mom." And she's like, "Yeah, can't you like crop them or do?" And I said, "You know what? I could." I said, "But let me tell you what. If I walk in the club and I still have football shoulders and I crop them out, they're gonna be like, well, where's this girl?'"
where is this? Someone come get this
So
girl.
today, hey mom, wearing my football shoulders for you.
Oh, good. That back kind of looks like Kirby. Kirby,
Thank you. I have this shirt where I can't like raise my arms. It's like the worst. I'm like, why did I pick this shirt today? But I'm sitting down with no pants on, so I figured it's okay.
right? That's what I love about these Zoom calls.
Oh, 1 second. Let me plug in my computer. Hold on. Sorry. So unprofessional.
It's all good. Ditaly is like,
All
she's
right.
really great helping me with basically a lot of my drag because her eyelashes.
Yes, tell me
But
about that.
to put it quite simply, some next level shit.
Yes.
I
So
have,
how did you meet? Let's start at the beginning. How did you guys meet?
I do a lot of like these like promotional things on Instagram. Sometimes like my things will get sent to like, oh, you'll get these messages from people. I think that's how she found me. There's
Mhm.
some kind of sponsored thing. I forget exactly. That's why sometimes you meet so many people there, you just kind
Yeah.
of like forget exactly. But it's really
I
fun.
know my phone says like met girl in bathroom.
And she reached out. Oh, I'm gonna send you lashes. I'm looking for promotion. I'll send you all this stuff. I'm like, oh my god! And then they use the lashes, and they're like amazing. Like if you look at my Instagram, I can try
Yes.
to pull it up right now.
Yes, let me see. I have it on mine too. I had her lashes on just last week.
Love
She
it.
sent them to me and I love them. And I get lash extensions. So I always tell her, like, when I'm in between, I love to put her lashes on.
Yeah,
Let me see.
like
We'll
stuff
go.
like that. Wait, oh, I can't
Yeah,
even.
I can see. Oh, yes. Oh, I love the Pussycat
Yeah,
lid.
her lashes are like they just make your eyes go where they
Let me
go.
see if I,
They just take over.
let me see if I can find
This
it.
photo
Mine
of me
too.
looking my absolute
Let's see.
best at a wedding.
Oh, you look beautiful. You look Indian.
Yeah, it was a Guyanese wedding. My friend
Oh,
was Guyanese, so
listen, look who understood
I
the
dressed
assignment.
like I tried to dress well. I had to buy a dress that was like $400. I didn't put
Really? Did you
yes.
have to order it? Let me see. There she is. There's our Will Marie. Oh.
Hello, yes, look at her, Marie.
Yeah, she would have joined us
Lashes
tonight.
for
She had a
Bravo.
work function.
It's just lashes for Bravo TV. I love Bravo TV. I love watching Top Chef because I'm like a chef professional.
Yes,
So I've always been interested in food and whatnot.
you're a
So
cooker.
I sure am, and that is like what I mainly watch to see. Probably to like Papa Lakshmi's lashes or something like
Yes.
that. Something like
So
that. Pretty cool.
so putting on her lashes, and you're one of her models.
Hmm.
So you're on her
I
page.
only
I
wear her
see you.
lashes right now. I don't wear anybody else's. Like honestly, some of my lash friends have reached out to me, and
Yes.
I text Ditaly. I'm like, Ditaly, I'm gonna write a review for these guys, but they look like their business is gonna fail. No shade. So like, it's not serious. They just, I'm being really honest. I'm sorry because the way they priced their lashes, it was like $90 for like a lash kit with like
Yeah.
one magnetic lash and one liner. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna sell that if you're a new brand, and
On top of that, yeah, like all my gear for Talkish, even though I've been around 2 years, unless you ordered off the website, like for whatever $30 sandals or something, I give away stuff for free all the time. Like I would love to send you t-shirt, like whatever you like, I can send, with the logo on there and your logo or however. Like I try to work with people. I never want to just, oh, it's $100. I have my own lip gloss line now, Ish Gloss, and I'd love to send it to you, whether you talk about it or you don't. It's for you,
I know.
you
I
know.
will talk about. I'm so grateful for free stuff because I like to review things, and I'm on a crazy budget because I just have to pay all this money for school.
Same here. I'm always that's my trade for people. I'm like, how are we gonna do a photo shoot? And then I'll do a pod and it's free advertisement and we go back and forth. And I guess I'm a barter.
The
We should have
one
been bored back in
collaboration.
the day.
It's nice to see a lot of people coming together to do this because Instagram makes it very difficult for smaller influencers and people to promote. due to the algorithm changes and due to the fact that they favor now people who have higher followings, like in millions, hundreds of
Yeah.
thousands, and people like us can go fuck ourselves.
I
So
know, right? I'm, like, struggling at 7,000, like, followers between my 2 pages. I'm like, "Why?" I feel like I get so many followers per day. I feel
oh,
like
yours
they
is
don't count it.
split. Yeah, I like that yours is split. Man, I have to start from scratch with like basically zero for my JoJo
Yeah.
Beauty page.
I know I didn't want to, but my producer for my show, my cousin, he was like, "I need you to do a separate page." So I'm like, "Okay." And so now I have like 2 Facebook pages, 2 this, 2 that, 2 Instagrams. I have a TikTok though, 1 TikTok, and I went viral. So I've got like almost 13,000 followers. But one of my videos was like 798,000. Like I was almost at a million on that one. It was
Oh my
so
god.
crazy. I was opening bottles like of wine and we couldn't get it open, so we had to use like a torch. I'm
Mhm.
just videotaping, so I'm not even really in it. It's just my friends with their big boobs, and that's it. And then it's funny because if you look at the comments, there's like 14,000 comments. People were like calling us drag queens. We were men. Like it
Wow.
was it was crazy because I'm like, I get called a drag queen a lot. And I'm like, it doesn't bother me.
For me, I think it's a compliment because drag queens are the most fabulous, strong people. But they do it
Yeah.
hard and they do it so well.
Well, I always tell them, I'm like, first of all, like, I mean, I'm like 4'8", so I would be the smallest drag queen you've ever seen.
Hello there, this is gorgeous like Georgia.
I would be really teeny as a drag queen, but I mean, it doesn't bother me. But I'm always like, is that like I don't understand? Like, is that is that supposed to make me mad? Like, I'm like, I wear wigs, and my sister has fake boobs, and we put
Yeah,
on. I guess my makeup goes on extra, but I'm like, it doesn't matter to me, and I'm like, why does it matter to that person? I'm always like, so if I am like, is it okay or not? Like, I always get confused.
right.
Like, I don't like the words, like the separation of the words. Like, they'll say drag queen, then they'll say tranny, and they'll message me and be like, "Are you a tranny?" And I'm like, "No." I
People
mean,
are dude, the way they blur the words is like you have people who are like transsexual like chasers and they want like they fetishize us and they want to be like dress up and just do weird stuff.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. I
other
know.
people
I almost is like, is this if I say yes? Like, do I get like money? Like, is this a fetish? Can
they
I
do
pretend?
offer, but then sometimes they scam you, so you have to be careful. Watch for them saying,
Oh, of course. No, I
"Send
don't answer
me
anybody.
this money, you send some of this back, and the check bounces, and you send your own money." That happened to me once before.
Oh, of course. Listen, I'm really cheap, so you ain't gonna get me to send any money anywhere. Like, it's very hard. Like, unless I'm like buying products or something, like I don't like going through Instagram. I think there's just so many scams. They text my phone and ask me, "Do I want to sell my house?" I'm like, "Who asked you?" They're like, "Is your house for sale?" I'm like, "Is there a sale sign?"
I get sugar daddies. I get like people being like, "Can you like sponsor? I want to be a sponsor. Vote for me." They have like 2 followers. It's like a or
I
dumb.
know,
Boy,
2 followers.
sponsor for what? Like you're all fucking delusional. Like
Yeah.
fucking fantasy land.
I'm out here looking for sponsors for my docu-series. It's about me in the club with the girls and then separating from there. And we actually have a spot open for a drag queen. And, I was definitely thinking, your way. Obviously, we did our promo, we did our like 13-minute, um, I guess, first episode. You don't want to call it a trailer. We broadcasted it everywhere. It got such great like reviews, and it's just we need sponsors because we're not going to sell our show to not make any money. I refuse to do something and make 10 grand when these girls are making hundreds of thousands off each episode. Not that I'm being greedy, but I'm not going to work and do 12 episodes. It was hard. It was like 2 months to do a 13-minute trailer. I mean,
Wow.
I'm sure like behind the scenes, it's like, I call myself the stripper wrangler to get a bunch of dancers to do something. Let me tell you, is like taking a bunch of cats and trying to get them to talk. Like, it's really hard. So to get myself ready and get the girls, and I mean, we were gonna do a reality show, but it's just so scripted that there's no way you can't teach a dancer to read a script and redo something over and over again. That just doesn't work. So right now we're looking, and like I said, you're there, and you're up in like Jersey, right?
I
Or New
haven't.
York.
Yeah.
Yeah. So either way, I mean, when we get our sponsors, we can come out. and be able to do things in different places, follow people around. We're the Bells of Tampa Bay, so I'll have to send it to you. But definitely, Will Marie has been behind me on things, trying to, help with sponsors and podcasts. And she's been such a wonderful person. I'm so happy she put us together.
The pure soul. And she wants to see everyone thrive and succeed.
I know, right? That's what I want. Why can't we
Like,
all
thank
eat
God.
together?
And she's one of those people, like, I thank God that I met her.
Yes, same here. I say the
No,
same.
not low key, like, high key, like, that's how it is. I'm just trying
I
to see my angle. Is this good or look a little like, Death Wrangler?
the Wrangler.
So shady.
Now, what are your plans? You have other businesses going on. I know people probably are constantly contacting you for, like you
God,
said, sponsorship and for wearing their products
yes.
and reviews. Um, do you accept those? Like, do you say like if they're a friend, you do it because you're a friend, but
Yeah.
other companies can pay you because they need to pay you for your
Yeah,
work.
I am getting some paid sponsorships coming soon. Just
Wonderful.
me wearing some swimsuits and getting some, they're really pretty. So, it's
Now,
not,
how's your tuck game with the swimsuits?
oh, I don't do it. So I wear
Re-
like boyish
Really?
swimsuits. Yeah.
Really? So it works?
I dress like
Wait,
Boy George when I go to the fucking like beach and shit.
I know that's right.
I got a tiny ass little weenie that I don't even.
He said I don't even know.
It's like,
Are you okay? So we'll go back just really quick, starting in the beginning when you were young.
yeah.
Everybody knew. Did everybody know?
I knew I was different and they suspected, but no one said anything. And then I come out and it's like, okay. I
When did
came,
you come out? Like in your
I
teens?
came out as trans right away at 16. There was no
16.
stage before. I came out as bisexual. I wasn't, yeah, I guess I kind of was. From 14. So on the younger side, I guess.
And then you knew that. So you've experimented or whatever you want to call it with girls. You have been both sides.
A little bit, and I wasn't genuine.
You
So,
you weren't thrilled with it.
yeah.
So then from there you find out obviously that there are different categories and you're not just like pigeonholed where you're like, oh well, I like girls, well, I like boys. And then
Yeah,
you decide to start putting on clothes, makeup, things like that.
definitely. I tried to connect more with that side of myself, and I'm glad I did. It's how I
And
make up. It's how I got JoJo Beauty. It's how I got my followers, subscribers. It's how I got it all.
doing all that. How are is your family supportive?
For the most part, they rather have me do another full time job that's more like office 9 to 5. So I do that, and I do
You
this when I can, and I
you
work on my masters. So it's a
Oh,
lot.
that's amazing. You sound like me. I'm a people pleaser, especially family pleaser, and I'm always doing something that they want me to do versus what I really want to do, so I do both. But so when you go home to family, you're just you, right? There's no Sasha involved.
Yeah, I am myself, which is Jordan.
Jordan going home. And then you
Those
come
are
home and do you have a significant other?
no, I have a toxic ex who is harassing me.
Really? Right now?
Three police reports against him. I may as well fucking say it here because I've
Yeah,
said it to everyone else.
tell it.
Yeah, like he is so delusional, and he breaks into my family's summer house, sets up camp there, and tries to like stay there and tried to squat there. My family
Jesus.
was locked out. He bolted the door shut. They had to get police to come, basically force him out.
Were you guys together a long time?
Sorry,
Were you guys together a long time?
2 years on and off.
Do you think he's mental?
Mm-hmm. Don't think I know.
Is that what you attract?
Mm-hmm.
The
My trust's
crazies?
broken because I'm a healer, which is unfortunate.
Ah, okay.
Please keep it in mind and put boundaries up where need be.
Good. Well, I hate to say it, but you went through that to make you stronger. So now you've identified what the problem is.
Yeah, definitely.
Stop healing them bitches.
I know. They don't need it. They just gotta wither away that.
But now that you can think outside the box and you can find someone who doesn't need any healing,
I
just needs
kind of
a
already did
friend.
meet someone. He's really
Did you?
cute. His name's Lilith. He's a rapper on IG.
No way.
They're they are non-binary and a beautiful soul, and I can't like I am obsessed and in love and shit.
Oh, that is so sweet. I'll have to go look him up. Oh,
Shit.
no, wait, I have to say, look they up, right? Non-binary? Okay.
Yeah, that's why I
L
corrected today. I'm even bad with those pronouns, which is funny because I identify as one, but I don't care about pronouns at all, so it doesn't really. But
Listen, and I'm one too. I'm not a big pronoun person, and I always tell people, I'm like, "Look, I'm learning. I'm 40 years old. It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks." And I'm like, "Listen, I'll just call you whatever, like, tell me what your name is, and that's what you'll be, and we'll
I
just try
know
it." It's
patience.
hard to relearn, like,
I
a
just said it
language.
just yeah, what you just said. Like, just don't say the pronoun at
Yeah,
all.
I just won't say it at all. I'm like, "Oh," that's why I said significant other. To
Yeah.
me, that doesn't say anything. That just says, "Do you have a, special person in your life?" You said you have sugar daddies too, right?
No, I had fake ones.
Oh, oh, one of
Yeah.
those.
Real ones. I have a lot of stuff. I got sugar baby, but that's another story.
Sugar babies. Well, I want one of them to bring you down to Florida. Do you have any plans to come down here so we can meet each other?
Yes, I would love to. I have to check my schedule because I'm going away for August, so I might have to wait for a
Where are
few
you going?
months. Maine. I
Oh,
want to go
Sam's.
to Disney World, but the dolls wanted Maine, so.
Oh, crap. Because that would have been perfect. That's like right here by me, about an
I
hour away.
know. Oh, that way we could have made it happen. I know.
Yeah, well, that's okay. You know what? It's hot in like August,
We have
September.
a
So
12-day heat wave. We're like 3 days in. It's like 9 days left.
yeah, no, no, no. Later in the year when it's like, I don't want to say cold, but cold up there, but down here, you don't want to come out here when it's like hot. Like you will fucking
I know,
sweat
dry.
you will
But
sweat everything off, balls and all.
I want the alligators to take me under.
No. I'll take you where you can feed the alligators some wieners.
Alligators are gonna get eat my wiener. Ew, no.
We feed them wieners, the Vienna sausages.
I'm a little scared of them. I grew with like the reptiles are a little cold blooded, literally.
Yeah,
They kind of
literally.
just they don't have a whole lot of feelings. They have a little bit. No, not alligators. I don't know if they're really.
Alligators, yeah, snakes, alligators, all of them. They're cold blooded. That's why they have to get on the banks and sunbathe because they're
Uh,
cold. That's why people think they're like, oh, they're just out in the streets. I'm like, they really aren't. Like, I've seen more alligators locked up, like obviously in the zoos and all that, than just roaming around. I've seen maybe one in a pool, one under my car, and one on the beach, and that's been in 20 years.
one
So
one of
they're
my
not
but
yeah, they're not really like they're more southern. They're more like swampy areas. And I mean, I always tell people if you go looking for
that's
them,
just
like you're
that's
gonna find them.
Florida.
Yeah, I'm in like Tampa area in the middle. I'm in Central.
Oh yeah,
I'm actually on the beach, like in Clearwater, but
I love it.
we're there. Yeah. So and like Miami's like 4 hours from here and things like that. But I like Miami's just not the thing anymore. Like I'm too old for that. I don't want to get naked on the beach. Um I don't do those things anymore. Like I said, I'm 40 years old. I steer clear from that. Just
Anyway, back to Ditaly. So she has like all these lash styles that she sent me, and they're very dramatic. And
yes.
the best part is like the lash band is flexible. It's very easy to blend it into your lashes, like close to the lash line. It's flexible and it's also comfortable because some lashes they tug on your eye,
Or they're hard.
shut, or it's hard or it's spiky. These don't
Yeah.
do that. That you don't feel anything, and it's like
No. And I had to cut it a little bit just because my eye seems to be a little bit
and
smaller.
I used to cut it like a prick because like one the big ones like they hit my like eyebrows basically.
Yeah. Oh, I love that feeling.
Insane. I do. It's like oh it means I look good. I'm not fucking
That's what I
good.
always say. I always want the dramatic ones, and the ones that she sent me, I think, were pretty dramatic. And like I said, I put them on, and they stayed on all night. And they were soft. I love that they're soft and not picky. That is not for
That's
me. I can't stand a picky lash, and they came right off when I wanted them to, without ripping my own lashes.
that's so good. I love that.
That is the best.
Love it.
Do you do a liner on before you put the lashes on?
Sometimes.
Because I do the liner because I'm not as good as lining them up, as I probably should be.
I think
Uh,
Sarah
but
always.
yeah, my nails take how long do you take to do your makeup?
Depends what I'm doing. This is very simple. It takes 30 minutes if I try. And then you have stuff like my phone screen, which if I could find it right now.
You see, it's
Yes,
on your Instagram.
actually, oh my baby. Um,
See,
sorry,
let
let me
me go to
just.
your REINA2RD.
If it's something like this,
Let's
it'll
see.
take like an hour or so.
I love that. That's beautiful. Do you also do other people's makeup?
I try to. It's hard to get clients in the COVID times.
Because
Yeah,
that's
I
beautiful.
did this in 2020, and it still stands as a strong look despite me growing.
Very much so. I actually was in the looking for someone to be able to do my makeup for my next photo shoot where I can be like that. I like out of the box type photo shoots.
That's
Um,
awesome.
yeah, I
That's
need that.
good and
I
freaky.
don't want to just look just regular, like just have your makeup done.
God, avant God.
Now, do you do performances also?
So I perform my drag mother, which everyone should follow at
Yes.
Zalika NYC. That's Zalika, ZALIKNYC.
Hmm.
She hosts shows around. She hosts the House of Yes, a big venue in Brooklyn, big queer venue. She hosts at Phoenix, which I performed at like two or three different shows during each thing, and then she did hers, and then she had like her own shows that popped up randomly. So
This
she
is
just
her,
worked
right?
around the city.
Is that
Yes.
her? Okay, perfect. Followed her.
Dang.
Oh, beautiful. Yes, I've actually heard of these places that you're
I
saying.
think this is iconic. They have like trapeze and like stripper artists, and
Do you do the trapeze or the stripper artist part?
and to the trapeze because I like being on the ground, being centered.
And are you on there stripping on the pole?
I would love to strip on the pole. However, that I would be down for sure.
Well, like I said, I can't wait till you do come down to Florida because I'll take you out to
Ooh, I can't wait.
some of the different strip clubs that we have down here. I actually took a friend out. He just came out as a drag queen. And I named him Lady Nona. And he came out and we went to a regular strip club and he was a little nervous about me in there, but he has such a big personality that he ended up jumping on the mic and hosting. And all night long, people were like, "Where's your friend? Where's your friend?" And he did such a great job, the look and everything that I mean, people didn't, besides the height, didn't really notice, but they thought he was just a model. So I was like, all right. I was like, let's do it. So I was like, see, anything's possible. And I was like, you hosted the hell out of these girls and they made money, a lot more money than they would normally.
And
Uh,
that you have to give yourself credit for that because
thank you.
that's amazing.
Thank you.
People
I
give drag queens enough credit. Like one time the show like had to stop because the crowd was being unresponsive. Forget tipping; they weren't even like listening to us. Like it was insane.
at an actual like drag show.
Yeah, like a few weeks back or something, or a few days ago, and it was like basically really. It was terrible, but most of the time it's good. I do my numbers. I get the kiki, I get my dollars.
Get your dollars. Down here, drag queen bingo is a big thing, and I'm not talking about the
We
Hamburger
do
Mary
that
one.
too because we do screenings of Drag Race. They did some screenings of Drag Race at Phoenix.
Well, I'm excited. I can't wait to see like everything that you come out with. I'm so happy to meet you and be a part of.
I've been happy too.
Yeah, me too. We're friends now. Now you have my phone number. Now we're friends.
Absolutely,
So
we're friends. And it's amazing.
well, I am always here for you. So with anything that you need as far as advertising, we'll make a commercial.
Oh, thank
I'm on
you.
every platform of social media and I'm climbing. I'm actually on 88.9 FM in Lynchburg, Virginia. So that's my newest job.
Oh,
And I yeah, on the radio.
wow.
So I never thought I had a radio voice. I always thought, and this is
I
funny, I
think
always
you have a radio voice.
do I always thought I had a
Then you're
manly voice. When I
being,
was young, I thought I was a boy.
oh my god.
And people used to laugh at me, and I'm like,
Yeah,
"No,
I'm just like non-binary boy, girl, fuck it all. Like that's the thing, like if I really see a girl act like a boy, I
yeah,
don't really care.
Yeah.
I don't get why it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like, why do they
No,
say it like it's something negative?
it's not. It's not.
No,
It's what my niece told me the other day. She
they're
says,
afraid of strong women. That's why.
It's fine, yeah, like, I mean, I have my days where I'm probably pretty boyish. I mean, you never know, like, which way, like, I'm gonna turn. Some days I wanna be pretty, some days I just wanna be left alone. Some days I wanna be strong and out opinionated, and then that's just the way it goes. I mean, it's just the person it's a person to me, it's a personality.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what it is. Sorry, my phone keeps, like, lighting up and bothering me. But I
Um,
definitely want so tell me all your platforms we can find you on.
okay, so Sasha Lorena, as you can see at the bottom is Instagram. Sasha Lorena 69
I love it.
is look what I did there. Is on TikTok, and then Sasha Space La Reina is a account that was hijacked, so I wouldn't even use that. But you could use those are the main ones. Twitter is just a garbage fire, so I'm doing much except the yell at
Alright, well, I'll
except
put all the links below,
yell at
and I'll make sure.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Taylor Green?
Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's like this Republican person in office that posts all this stupid shit.
Oh.
And
Is
it's
she
Twitter, yeah.
is she talking about you?
No, it's a politician, like
Oh,
politics.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
She's
one thing on my show. I'm like, "No
racist.
politics." I
That's
was like, "No religion, because there's no room in the strip club for those.
I know. It's too much.
Unless we see them come in and get a lap dance, then it's all about it.
Yeah, I'm with it. Yeah, then they took over the club.
Yes, then I'm okay with it, but normally I don't see them or they give you hush money to shut the fuck up.
Yes, was good for Zalika. She got a lot of singing opportunities. She did a lot of shows, a lot of hosting. So that was good.
Absolutely. Well, I can't wait to see you next time. Hopefully, I can catch one of your shows online. I don't know, do they broadcast anything?
So I can send you a link for one of
Yeah.
them. It's not my best work, but it's good enough.
Yeah,
Uh,
I wanna see
yeah,
it. I'll post it if you want me to, and that would be
yeah,
great, and like I said, now we're friends for life, so the next time, I wanna see you in your full makeup. I wanna see you with what some of the cool ones that you just showed me, and we'll put the lashes on both of us, and we will come in here, and hopefully, Will Marie will jump on with us and say hi.
no, it's hard because everyone that's always bullshit they gotta deal with, especially
I
all
know.
this.
I know, I know. I know, I'm like, "Oh, look." I'm like, I look all tired under my eyes. I'm like, "You're ready to go to bed." Yeah, I know you have to wake up early in the morning. Super early. Well, I just wanted to tell you thank you for being on Tokyo Ish, and we are gonna talk again really soon, and we'll go ahead and do, some kind of a show next time. I think that'd be great. Yes?
Yes, sounds good. Sorry.
That's alright. Alright.
Nice.
Time for bed.